goaltenders for tonight. First for New England College, number 35, Anna McGinty, the sophomore out of Duxbury, Massachusetts. Previously was at Framingham State, 3-4 on the season, a .269 goals against average, .941 save percentage. And then for Keene State, as usual, Ai Chung, the sophomore from Taiwan, has started almost every game so far this season and has been the backbone of the Owls' success. I sound like a broken record, Ryan.
Yeah, she's really had a tremendous season here in her sophomore year, as you said, and has really kept Keene State in a lot of these games. We've talked about throughout the course of the season, this has been an offense that's struggled to get going. They're facing a similar type of team tonight in New England College, who's really struggled offensively, averaging just 1.5 goals per game. So we'll see what happens tonight, and we'll see if she gets a lot of looks her way, but should be an exciting one.
We talked in the pregame, our player to watch for Keene State, Erica Hellstrom, how she's seen limited minutes so far, but she's getting a start on defense tonight. We'll see how that one will go. Like you said, probably some added motivation. She's starting to find her groove here in an Owl uniform. And this is the start of the biggest weekend of the season for Keene State women's hockey. Hellstrom will line up on the wing. Finke will drop back in a set play. Ian Tosca will lose the draw. And we are underway here in Keene. Blondin ships it off the boards. It's kept along by Devlin. Now Wiseman able to get that one in deep. That's a point that we've been talking that the Owls need to do more often, is get the puck in deep and forecheck, and they already forced a turnover. Hellstrom able to play it back in off the stick of Finke. Blondin over on the far side.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, it was great to see how they did. You know, maybe not the results they were looking for against Norwich, but obviously a very tough opponent coming in number 8 in the country. But tonight you get a more evenly matched team, and obviously they know each other fairly well, so we'll see how the Owls respond tonight. 4
defensive pairs in the lineup tonight. 3 forward lines. Tilda Beestrom is not in the lineup, as New England College is able to break that one out. Bazin intercepts that and plays it back off the boards.
Another thing that I really want to see Keene do tonight is stay out of the penalty box. That's been a struggle for them a lot, especially here at Keene Ice this year. Give themselves more of a chance to win.
Here's McNeil. The Owls are on sides. McNeil had it knocked away. It goes to Spinelli. Cycles it back down low. McNeil, strong play. She couldn't get a shot off. Now turning around is Paley. Wraps one around the boards. McNeil there to tie him up. Jones tried to center one. It's off a stick. That one taken away by Norman. She lost the handle as well. It's also been a problem so far this season for Keene State is puck management. They haven't been able to handle the puck well, and it's resulted in a lot of turnovers. But here's Pomajba. Shot from outside, patted away by McGinty.
Yeah, it's certainly true, and some of the opponents that we've seen come in here, you just see they seem to be a lot more crisp with their passes than Keene State has been, and it's part of the reason the Owls have struggled this year at home. I mean, coming in just 2-5.
Is there another operator coming?
Now players slow down for a second. A whistle in the stands may have tripped some players up. Yeah.
I was going to say, throwing some things off there. I was a little confused at first, too.
As that one's played in by Lafferty. Ian Tosca there to control it. Off the boards, runs into Wiseman. Another turnover. That one played a shot and a save by Chung. That one came off the stick of Meadow Gilchrist.
Yeah, pretty easy save there to make for Chung. Able to see it all the way through. As welcome you here to Keene Ice tonight.
This camera one looks
Hope you'll stay warm tomorrow with some of the weather that's coming our way, and obviously the big snow that's coming on Sunday into Monday as well.
Yeah, and for this place being a cold rink, it's crazy to say that it's warmer in here than outside. You know, the arena, I always have my coat on when I'm up here because, you know, it's a little warmer outside, but I have my coat off right now, which is a crazy sign to see because of how cold it is outside.
It's like springtime in here, and it's like winter outside, I guess.
Spring for New England, you could say. It's this is a cold winter inside for anywhere else.
I can put it on.
You come up from Florida, I mean, it's like probably negative 20 to them.
No. I have an uncle down there. He loves to talk about how warm it is down there. Man, you are lucky.
Yep.
Now a turnover. That one gets deflected over the net. Edmonds there to retrieve it. Spinelli fighting for it. Players go down. But Blondin able to keep it in, fighting with 3 Owls. Iantoska finally takes it away. Cross corners that one in. McNeil stops on a dime. Off the boards to Bazin. Bazin back down low. McNeil couldn't handle it. Now she fights for it in the corner. Patrick there for support. Blondin also digging away at it. She comes away with the puck. Makes a nice move around Spinelli. Blondin fires a long shot from just outside the blue line. Chung is able to turn it away. D'Souza had McNeil cross ice, but she chips it along. There's going to be no icing here as D'Souza is the first one to get there. D'Souza curling off the boards. But Patrick couldn't handle it in her skates.
That's just another tough break there. It looked like the Owls are going to have a good possession in the attacking zone, and just gets right through Patrick there, and now you get a tussle here at center ice.
Now Finke comes away with it. Pardon me, Tabby Jones, she's able to float one in. Pomajba in pursuit. That one dropped back. Norman applying pressure. Jones chips it off the boards. Hellstrom tried to slide one across to Pollard. It got deflected on the way there, but a knuckle puck couldn't get back in deep. That one played back in by Jones. Hauk keeps it down low. The Owls have had a great forecheck so far as they nearly force another turnover. Pollard fires one from outside. The save from McGinty. A loose rebound is controlled now by New England College.
Yeah, good play there too off the deflection by Lorelei Norman, trying to keep something in the attacking zone there for Keene St. But unfortunately they're getting a line change to nobody home. But as you said, Teddy, definitely a positive start to this one with the attack they're getting.
A lot of non-stop hockey so far. Approaching 14 and a half minutes already remaining in the first period. Now that one left off for Girardin. Girardin fires one, it's blocked. Iantoska able to pick up the rebound. Iantoska gets taken down and the Owls will go to the power play.
Yeah, pretty clear call there, and we'll get it from one of the officials.
There'll be a hooking call on Samantha Babbitt. 14-15 left in the first period. We'll get a first look at the Sullivan Tire power play.
And this team's power play has really struggled all season. We've talked about it many times on the broadcast over the course of the year, but we'll see if they can take advantage of it here against a pretty evenly matched Pilgrims team.
Good fires one into the corner. Jones back up top, Edmonds. That one deflected right into the netting off the stick of Norman. There's a look at Keene State men's basketball, who just came off a home win against UMass Dartmouth. A come-from-behind victory towards the final minutes. A big weekend for them coming up, as well as these Owls out here on the ice.
And that was a big win the other night, too, for the men's team, coming back like they did. Riding a little 3-game win streak now. Hopefully they got some momentum going.
And here's Jones. Across. Spinelli lost it in her feet. It's taken away by Gilchrist. But a good back check there by Jones, able to take it back. Tabby Jones 1-on-4. She enters the blue line. Toe drags to her backhand. Slides one off the side of the cage. McGinty didn't really have a good angle there. That one could have been dangerous. Blondin backhands that one out. D'Souza at center ice. Wheels into the zone. D'Souza drops it back. Here's Patrick in the far circle. She shoots it, goes wide. McGinty may have gotten a piece of it. Finke. Up top to D'Souza. D'Souza from outside. That one goes wide. McNeil tried to get a tip on it. Under 40 seconds left on the man advantage. Finke to Iantoska in the bumper. Back to Finke. Iantoska couldn't handle it. McNeil behind the net. Strolls out to the far circle. Up top to Souza. To Finke. Back to D'Souza. Floats one over to Patrick. Under 20 left. McNeil tried to slide one across the slot. It goes all the way through. And here's Finke trying to get on her forehand side. Patrick, the flutter puck. That one goes to the far corner. And New England College with a big first kill, but here's Finke, the save by McGinty. It squirts back out top to the point. D'Souza wheels around the net, slides one out in front, gets it back at the end boards, and finally gets it taken away by Hornsby. Now that one poked away. Finke comes away with it. Finke tries to fire one to the stick of Ian Tosca. It goes by her.
Great job by Finke, able to take advantage of maybe a tired Pilgrims defense right now. Able to get inside, get some nice looks. That was overall maybe no goal, but probably a pretty successful power play there, I'd say, for Keene State.
Now Norman couldn't handle it, tried to make a move there around Paley. But this Owls team has come out hot. They've been applying the pressure, which is something that we usually haven't seen all season. They've come out slow, they've been outshot. And it's great to see the growth that we mentioned in the pregame.
Yeah, and obviously not going to show up as a success on the stat sheet there as that power play, but getting a lot of looks like they did, that's been something that really, they haven't been able to do much this season. So definitely, as you said, Teddy, some growth.
That one bouncing around just inside the Owls zone. And it's kept along by Paley, but taken back by McNeil. McNeil makes a nice move. Emma McNeil tries to put it 5-hole, but gets denied by McGinty.
I was surprised how clean a lane that Emma McNeil had to the goal there. Some of those New England College defenders just playing back a little bit, and it almost cost them. Great save there by Anna McGinty.
Now that one slides out in front. Chung may have gotten a stick on it. Hauk tried to play that one into the feet of Ian Tosca, or pardon me, Patrick. Now Edmonds comes away with it. Emily Edmonds wheeling into the offensive zone. Fires one, it sneaks just through McGinty, but wide. Now a good breakout there from the Pilgrims. Ian Tosca able to get a touch on it, but the Owls are offsides.
Yeah, and Keene State offsides there, but what an effort by Ian Tosca. Also Brianna Finke as well, just continuing the pressure up top. And it's something we really haven't seen much from this team as well this year, is just keeping the pressure going on these teams, and they're doing it tonight.
I'm going to stop it here, possibly. They're going to send both centers out. Both teams taking shots at each other. A physical game between these two teams. Close in the standings. An overtime win for the Pilgrims up in Henniker. Now here's a chance. Chung makes the save on Gilchrist, and Gilchrist goes down in front of the net. Ian Tosca wanted no part of that. And players get tied up right next to the Owls' cage.
They're going to see Gilchrist get back to her feet. I'm not sure.
I think we are going to get a penalty here. It is going to be D'Souza.
Did look like there was contact before she went to the ground. We get a replay now.
Yeah, right there. After the whistle, D'Souza throws a shot. I think they might have thought it was Ian Tosca. She probably was the one who initiated contact, but D'Souza will go 2 minutes for a rough. And we saw the first use of the replay machine get used at basketball a few nights ago, and now finally it's made its way to hockey. Man, it looks good.
Yeah, it does. Great addition to have to the broadcast, and obviously gives a lot of people at home many different looks that they wouldn't see in real time. So excited to have it on board.
Now they also
What number is the wide one?
going to get Gilchrist for the penalty? They are.
Oh.
So Meadow Gilchrist will also sit.
And she's not thrilled. That's a big call though there. I mean,
I want to see if we can get the replay again to see if she initiated contact or possibly said something.
Yeah, it is a pretty late call though to also send her there too.
Oh, for sure. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes.
Yeah, that changes things certainly big time. There's Coach Mackenzie Megan there trying to get an explanation. You see she was pretty puzzled over there.
for that late of a call, Gilchrist had to have said something.
Yeah,
Because usually
really
you
one
can't
camera
make
plug
a call
into the
that late
replay?
for contact.
Yeah, it had to have been something after the play or something. I don't really know. But that would be a very late call for some kind of contact.
Nonetheless, it's 4-on-4 action for 1 minute and 55 seconds. That shot is gloved by Ai Chung.
There's Coach Rob Morgan looking on, and obviously his second season at the helm of women's hockey. 18-22 overall.
That shot goes out. Yeah, the inaugural season, the Owls went just about 500 and now 6-10 this year, but have definitely shown improvements, especially against some better competition. That one goes on net, so it's no icing. Finke in pursuit, gets a touch on it, takes it back. Brianna Finke puts it just wide. What an effort from Brianna Finke.
But she almost angled that one in off of Samantha Babbitt, too, who's right back there on defense.
Now Finke with another takeaway, couldn't handle it as it goes behind the net. Finke hits Bazin. Bazin fires into a screen. It's deflected wide. Finke uses her edges. Great angle there from Blondin. But it's still there, tied up right in front of the Pilgrims bench. Edmonds comes away with it. Fires one from deep, and it goes wide. Bazin tries to make a move, comes away with it. A loose backhander goes right into the slot. Now DeMeo will wrap one back in. McNeil to Good. Good with a little bit of space. 30 seconds left of 4-on-4 action. Tried to center one. It's off a stick. And McGinty just has to cover it up.
And kind of unlike we've seen in a lot of these other home games, I mean, it's been Keene State who's been the aggressor and really getting a lot of the pressure on the opponent. We've seen the Owls live in their own zone a lot this year. But tonight, they've come out firing on all cylinders and seemingly pretty prepared. Just got to bury that goal now, but positive start to this one.
That one goes behind the net. McNeil comes away with it. Tried to feed it up to Good. It's through her feet. And we got a chase here. Day DeVitas tried to work on DeMeo. Chung able to stick it away.
That's a great job chasing her down by DeMeo, able to kind of affect the chance that she had there at a shot. Not able to get a clean one off.
Now Good gets tied up and taken down. The Owls will go back to the power play. Edmonds shoots one. It's caught by McGinty. The rebound also turned away.
Wow.
Two big saves from Anna McGinty, but the Owls will go back to the power play, and that is a perfect showcasing of Kensley Good's speed.
Yeah, certainly, and also what a save there at the end, too, by McGinty. I mean, the first one was, you know, I guess you'd say relatively basic, but yeah, this one right here, look at that chance as we make use of this replay. Look at that chance there from Tabby Jones, and excellent job to turn that away. And now we'll see if Keene State can, again, do anything with this power play.
The Owls win the draw. It's the Souza. Has to curl. Pressure from behind. Finke able to work it. Finke into the high slot. That one's blocked. And Gilchrist will clear. So it's Day DeVitas. 2 minutes for a hook. That pass gets deflected over the head of Ian Tosca. And now Hornsby will just have some time. That one cleared back just to the Owls' blue line. Now they can reset quickly. McNeil gets it poked away. Ian Tosca shoots. That one's blocked. Patrick eyes the zone. Tried to backhand one back to Jones and got intercepted and cleared all the way down.
Yeah, tough one there. Good idea from Patrick, but unfortunately just didn't see the defender right there with the backhand attempt.
Norman with a nice move. Second group out there for the Owls. Tries to get a shot off. It's deflected wide. Jones. 45 seconds left on the man advantage. There's Norman. Edmonds, high slot right into the chest of McGinty.
Yeah, good to see the Owls finally starting to get some pressure here on this power play. Just north of about a half a minute to go in it. Try not to fall to 0-2, or 0 for 2, excuse me, on the night.
Now here's Edmonds, another shot from outside, gloved and tied up by McGinty. Wow, she can see the puck real well right now. The Owls have been getting some good screens out in front there.
Yeah, they have been, and she's just stood tall so far. I mean, they have to maybe get a little bit more creative if you're Keene State in front of the goal.
32 seconds left on the day to Vetus Cooking Minor. Someone gets back out to Edmonds. Across to Good. Good gets a return pass from Spinelli. Works the blue line. Tried to backhand one down. It's intercepted by Devlin and cleared.
Yeah, great defense there by Gilchrist. Able to force that clear. And now it looks like New England College probably will have killed off this one as well.
One last quick rush for the Owls if they can enter the zone, but it's taken away by Hornsby, and that will just about do it for the Owls power play. Jones rifles one in. And McNeil got a stick in there. Ryan Tosca now helping with pressure. Shortino, outlet pass to Babbitt. Babbitt one-on-one with Stewart. D'Souza gets back for help as Babbitt takes the outside angle. Wiseman gets it knocked away. Chung pokes it right out in front, wide open net. But the player goes down out in front, and Finke comes away with it. Scary moment there for Ai Chung.
Yeah, very scary. And I know she's thinking on second thought, she wished she had just put a glove on that puck instead of try to play it out like that. It almost cost Keene State, but thankfully able to get away with that one.
Now check there from Spinelli. The puck ends up going out of the zone. Working back onto this Pond. Chips it off the boards. McNeil gets a stick in there. Pond able to play it back into the neutral zone.
They're losing 4-2.
Now the Owls take it back over. McNeil patted away by McGinty. Now a follow-up shot from outside. That one goes wide. Spinelli couldn't get it in deep. Gilchrist trying to keep moving it. Patrick comes away with it in the slot. It's knocked away, but to the front corner, Patrick will wrap it around. Spinelli plays it up for Hellstrom. Hellstrom across, able to slot that through, and have a shot from outside is blocked out in front. But a good keep in there from DeMeo, able to get the foot on it.
Yeah, that's been one thing Keene's been really good at in this first period, has been gaming the zone many times and also keeping the puck in there, getting some meaningful looks.
Now DeMeo couldn't keep that one in, keeps it right at the blue line. The Owls regain the line. It's back in control now with Keene State. Pomajba ahead for Norman. Drops one for Jones. This is the best hockey I've seen the Owls play all season long.
Yeah, certainly. Passing it well, getting a lot of clean looks. Unfortunately, so far for them, McGinty has really stood tall, but I mean, no question, these last handful of games, we haven't seen them look this good here at home.
Now here come the Pilgrims. Here's Hannah Sargent. That one chipped in deep.
Yeah, I'm biased.
Dave Vitas. Poked out by Jones. Stretch pass ahead for Sargent. And Good is able to take that one away.
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
Nice pass there from Wiseman to Ian Tosca with speed. Ian Tosca 1-on-2. Gets it through the skates of Lafferty. Now battles in the corner. Lafferty picks up the loose puck. Tried to float one out. It's kept in by Finke. Tried to slide one across to Edmonds. It's played out of the zone. Delayed icing. But Chung will just play it for Basin. Finke off the boards for Ian Tosca. Able to chip it in deep. The Owls will get a few changes. That one played up right in front of the Pilgrim bench, kept in by Finke. Finke in the high slot makes a move. She shoots and the save by McGinty and pops out in front, still loose, and now cleared back to the point.
What a first.
Basin, a wide open net. We're gonna get a penalty here on
I think goalie interference probably.
I think we will, yeah. We'll be on Iantowska. McGinty was way out of the crease. There had to be some reason for that.
Yeah,
Well, they're opening the box here for New England College, so it is going to be a takedown committed by Shortino, and the Owls will go to the power play again.
Wow. Yeah, that's surprising. I thought, I mean, obviously we didn't see it all in real time, but I'm surprised just because of how open that net was for McGinty. Yeah,
Get another look at that. Yeah, the shove from Shortino. So it wasn't the reason why McGinty was out of position, but the shove right there is the penalty.
Yeah, because for a split second, Grace Bazin had a wide open net.
So if the Owls aren't able to capitalize on this power play, they'll have 1 second of power play time to open the second period. Not much to do there.
Yeah, pretty hard in 1 second.
As that one's cleared out, Gilchrist with speed, she'll beat Edmonds, and will take it behind the net. Great stop and start as she works out in front. Chung has to make a save, and it goes back behind the net. Metal Gilchrist is so quick and can change a game just like that. Jones tries to toe drag around the defender. McNeil throws down Shortino, or pardon me, Gilchrist. And now we'll go to 4-on-4.
Yeah, just like that. That's been a problem all year is the Owls have had these power plays, and then right in the middle of that power play, they commit a penalty themselves, and next thing you know, I mean, that effective chance is over.
I believe they called a tripping call there on McNeil. It was more like dropping a player in open ice.
Yeah, didn't really look like a trip, but yeah, I mean,
penalty's a penalty.
Yeah.
It'll be a minute 19 of 4-on-4 action. Basically the rest of the period, and the rest of that 41 seconds will be on the man advantage for New England College to start the second period. Babbitt gets it poked away by Patrick. Patrick, a stretch pass for Finke. Finke makes a move, tries to make one more, but Blondin's there for support. We saw many of those types of moves that resulted in goals in the Plymouth State loss in overtime. Iantowska couldn't get a shot off. She gets leveled, and the Owls will be a man up once again.
Yeah, now it'll be a 4-on-3. We'll see if they can get anything going now, obviously with the extra skater on, with I Chung going off for a moment.
Patrick's shot gets blocked, and it goes right to the stick of Hornsby.
So Emma McNeil has to be feeling a little bit better now.
Yep.
After that.
So it will be the remaining period. Remaining time left in the period will be for the first New England College penalty. So the Owls will have, I should say, 40 seconds of power play time towards the end of the New England College, or pardon me, the Emma McNeil penalty.
Yeah.
So the second period, it's all confusing.
It is. I know. So many penalties on the board. And actually, they're saying that's a major. Looks like 4 minutes.
It's a double minor.
I'm sorry, double minor, yeah.
The draw goes right to Jones. She puts that one high.
The major's 5 minutes.
So the Owls will have a lot more time in the second period. Jones, it's a good blockered away by McGinty. Now that one cleared out. Plenty of open ice for the Owls to work with.
Yeah, good look there for Good, but it just didn't really look like she had the cleanest shot off. Didn't get a lot of speed behind it.
That one played out, and that will do it for period number 1. The Owls out shooting the Pilgrims 21-7. A sight rare to see so far this season. No score at the end of one. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the start of period number 2 on the Owls Media Network.